Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to create a new list on MSL. And lists are very useful because they're linked into all of the data that's held in the system. So that means you can report on demographics. You can also compare lists in order to see, for example, how many people attended one event that didn't attend another, or how many people are members of, say, the active lifestyle program that aren't members of sports clubs. So you can manipulate the data once it's in a list on MSL. Now, to create a list on MSL, you just need to follow a few simple steps. So the first one of those is to head to lscsu.com/MSL. And that will take you to a login page that looks like this. Just use your MSL login details. Again, you'll have to ask the MSL administrator to set you up with those, and just click login. Now, the next page you'll be taken to is the membership system LSE page. And what you need to do at this stage is just click on applications. From the applications page, to create and manipulate lists on MSL, you need to use the memberships admin. So just click on the memberships admin there in order to launch the application. Do note that you need to be on a Windows computer in order to do this. Unfortunately, the applications on MSL don't actually work on Mac at the moment, so just make sure you're on a Windows computer. You will be required to put your password in again, and also you may need to download a couple of free updates from Microsoft, and you'll see that they are listed under compatibility at the bottom of the applications page. If you're using a computer at work, then you might need to just give IT a quick call to ask them to install those two things for you. But once you've done that, you'll be able to log in to the memberships admin, and it looks something like this. Now you'll notice that all of the folders that different lists are contained in are listed down the left hand side pane, and what we're going to do is create a new list. So the main area for manipulating different data as a staff member is the SU departments records. You'll also note that you can select the societies and the AU clubs in this view. We leave those alone just so those groups are limited to who's signed up to them on the website. So in terms of manual manipulation of data, we use the SU departments records. For this example, I'm going to create a new list for all the people that have bought tickets for the framing volunteering for your CV session that we're holding as part of the Beyond the Classroom programme. So I've expanded down all of the folders, and I'm currently using the Beyond the Classroom 2016 folder with an additional folder called Framing Your Volunteering within it. And what you do is you simply right click on the folder as you would anywhere in Windows Explorer. Just click on New and then create a new list from the selection on the drop down menu there. Okay, so this screen pops up when you're creating a new list, and what you need to do is just type in the name of the list that you want to appear. Ticket holders, framing your CV is what I've gone with here. And then under category, you'll have to just click the only option on the drop down there, which is user created grouping. Just click apply at the bottom right of the screen, and then you'll just have to click cancel in order to close that, and you'll see that your list has been created as a user created grouping within the folder that you required. So next you need to head back to lscsu.com/MSL. So one of the main reasons to update a new group manually might be to get their email addresses, and that can be useful when you're trying to contact ticket holders through the union website. Currently, when you click on a list of ticket holders when you've sold them on a website event, you can't actually get their list of email addresses. So what you need to do is create a new group, as I've just shown you, update that group using the ticket holders information. So what we'll do, we'll very practically go through that process now. And the first thing to do is head back to the events admin and find the event that you are looking to contact the ticket holders for. So we'll head to the events admin, and then just for the sake of example, we'll just search for a Beyond the Classroom event. and then we'll just use the public speaking event here. Now, what did I mean when I said you can't contact them directly? So when you report on an event you've set up and tickets that have been bought, you can select this Excel document or a PDF. We'll look at the Excel document, and you'll immediately be able to notice that their email addresses don't actually show on the report. And the reason for that is we don't actually want societies to be contacting people's email addresses directly. We want to try and get them to use the website in order to do that. So what we've got is a list of student numbers and their names as well. But student numbers are the most helpful. And what you need to do is just pop them in a new spreadsheet. And you can do this on Excel. That's the best way to do it. Just pop them into a new column there. It doesn't matter that they're in red and they're mixed in with the word website. That will get filtered out later on. And what you need to actually do is just save the list of student numbers. But you need to save them as a CSV file as opposed to an Excel workbook, which is the default. So you do that by just clicking Save As, and then on a Windows computer this will just be an option straight away. On the Mac computer it just looks like this, and you want to create a Windows separated file, a CSV. Just save that somewhere you'll be able to easily recognise it. Okay, once you've saved that, just close it down. Don't save again, and then head back to lscsu.com/MSL, where we'll actually import that CSV file in order to update our group. Okay, so just from there, just click Import and then Import Membership List. This is how we're going to update the list that we created on MSL. So you just click Import Membership List, and then it says Select File to Upload. There's some more information here. It explains the use of the CSV file. You can also use a TXT file, and email addresses, student numbers, or uni IDs will do. We've got their uni IDs, so that's what we're going to use now. Locate the file that you saved previously, which I just put into my documents as workbook 1, and click Upload File. So this is the view that you'll get once you click Upload File, and you'll see that the system has matched 10 rows to card numbers. The rest that were not matched, or duplicates, there was 20 altogether, were the word website, which obviously it can't include into the list. So there's 10 student numbers that we found. So what we need to do is just stage 2 here. We need to import to the list, and you'll notice when you click this drop down, all of the lists on MSL are there, from your society committee members to standard members, everything that's ever been put there. And these are structured by the folder that it's found in on MSL. And we put ours into the Beyond the Classroom 2016 folder. So you just need to find the list that we created, and that was ticket holders, frame your CV. Just click that there. And then click Add to Selected Group. And then it will tell you that 7 new memberships were created. 3 were actually already in the list. This has been used for other things as well. But yeah, so there's 7 new memberships in there, and this is how you create a new list. So what can you do with that information? As I said, we want to actually email the attendees for this purpose. So what we need to do is head back to the memberships admin. Just go back to that now, and you'll see the list is still there. And if you just right click on that list, you can go down to the selection which is reports, and you can actually report on all the different data on those students there. So the 2 that are really useful are the demographics report, which shows you all of the different nationalities, genders, courses, undergraduate, postgraduate status for all the students. You can click on that list and download that to an Excel document. Or the one we want to use now is the detailed members report, and that's actually the one that includes the student. That's actually the one that includes the student email addresses. So we'll just click on that, and as you can see, the student email addresses have all appeared. You can download those into an Excel document, and then you can contact them directly. So that's how you create a new list manually on MSL and update it for the purposes of events, but also, as I explained with the demographic, you could create a new list that could be used for different demographic reporting. So I hope that's helpful.